Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The back's got it. The Sock were able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field with this opening grab. They'll go for it in their own territory. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's a run call on third and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He'll hand it off. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ball. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside of contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff heading left. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And we're going to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they've got him.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Runs through the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he make it to the marker? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 12, Ohio State 7.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the... tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Ball handed off. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll hand it off. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and had set up a touchdown drop. And they bounce back from that right away. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll ride the back again here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Can he take it all the way? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the 1st down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
22 Spider.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. Some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws a bullet to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quick throw to the left. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it on the move. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That puts them on top in the second half.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is good.
Ohio State, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
All you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll test the right side here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run the option. He hands it to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 27, Notre Dame 26.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Irish. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eye.
Catch in the end zone.
They completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. And I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. What have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Now, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.